For breakfast, we have 2 eggs with mozzarella cheese, 2 protein waffles, 2 turkey sausage patties, sauteed mushrooms and spinach, some coffee, and some sugar-free syrup to go on top. I got me a banana as a little snack before we hit the gym. Okay, so we're going to start off with some chest-supported plated rows, and as you guys know, I love to do supersets with the same muscle. We're going to superset it with some of these plated lat pull downs. So let's get after it today. Now I just want to say this, you motherfuckers who watch my videos, you better be in the gym too. I see some of you commenting and asking me questions, which I love to answer your questions. I love that. Keep asking me questions. I'm gonna fucking, respond to you as quickly as possible. So I just want to say that. But make sure you guys are working out. Make sure you're taking what I say into account so you can use and utilize the information that I give you, because this is free information, right? Not a lot of people give out free, great information. A lot of people who are on YouTube that are doing fitness related content, the only thing they want to do really is to entertain you. A lot of, quote unquote fitness influencers don't give good information. They just want to lift heavy and, fucking scream at the camera and fucking take steroids and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm entertaining you, of course, but I'm trying to give you high quality information. So make sure you are utilizing the things that I say, the things that I teach, the things that, the free information I give you, because not everybody does that. And there's a ton of great people on YouTube who do the same thing I do and, give better advice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the fucking, Einstein in the sense of I know everything, but, I'm going to give you the best advice I can possibly give you. So eventually I'm going to do a video that, that shows, or I'm going to tell you who I believe, like my top 5 or top 10, probably top 5, my top 5, fitness influencers or fitness YouTube channels that I would recommend you guys watch. Of course, I would say mine is one of the best ones too, but I got a small following, so I give you guys what I watch on a regular day basis so you guys can have great information, eventually. Of course, I'm gonna keep mine out, because of course I watch my videos, but not as much as other people, right? So yeah, but back to the fucking workout, guys. As you know, I love to superset the same muscle group. It helps me, save time in the gym. It helps me beat up the muscle very quickly. And, doing compound movements like a lat pull down and a row hits multiple fucking muscle groups, right? Hit your lats, rhomboids, and hit your rear delts, and a little bit of your biceps as well. So, both of them are a complete compound movement. Great. And then the plated variation is more challenging, in my opinion. I feel like I'm lifting heavier weights. It feels more dense than the fucking cable would. Although cables keep more tension on the muscle than the plates do, this is still a great option because, as you guys know, if you're taking your time, going through a full range of motion, taking your time with your eccentric, you're going to get a great stretch regardless, guys. It's not always about, what keeps the most tension on the muscle. Of course, I prefer cables in the sense of hypertrophy. But the most important thing, guys, like I've said multiple times, many times, the most important part of lifting in general is the intensity. You working your ass off, you grinding, you doing the best you can to, really beat up that muscle in a way that's going to, promote hypertrophy. So if you're struggling with that, guys, make sure you fucking just challenge yourself and working hard. That's the basic thing. Do basic workouts, do basic fucking lifts and fucking train hard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff I do is definitely, it's kind of like additives to it. Like, it's not always traditional lifts or anything like that. Sometimes they're kind of like add-ons to like the traditional lifts, or add-ons to like a compound lift. But I'm an advanced lifter, so I have to do different things and use different methods for me to still make gains. I've been lifting for 10 years. I'm only 24 years old, but I've been lifting for 10 years. So I got a lot of muscle mass, and I've been lifting for so long. I have to do different things and change things up and do all these minor minuscule detailed things that keeps me making great progress. I had to get off real quick because I didn't remember if I fucking was recording or not. That's why I got off of that. So, but yeah, I do a lot of extra shit, do a lot of different things just because, I'm trying to squeeze out as many gains as possible. But you cannot beat the basics. You cannot beat the basic lifts. You cannot beat, intensity, training hard, having the right diet, drinking enough water, getting enough rest. That is the most important thing when it comes to building muscle and having a great physique, guys. I am not the type of person that's going to sell you some bullshit. It's going to say, do this and do that and do this and do this weird or exercise. It's going to grow way more. Like, nah, bro. Full range of motion, intensity, partial reps when you fail, then you add on some of the stuff that I will show you, or, add on some of the, the finishers to give you, a little bit of a boost for those gains. But simple is the way to go. If somebody's doing some shit that seems like it is like kind of too good to be true, or it just seems too wacky, 9 times out of 10 it's bullshit, and it's not really going to promote the growth that you think it's going to, because the person that's using it who's big is big because they lift fucking weights, they have great genetics, and they're probably using steroids. You know what I'm saying? So that's usually the case. It's usually the case, guys. A lot of the most jacked people that you see in the gym or see online, they know nothing. They know nothing about fucking fitness and working out at all, guys. It's true. So since we need a hinge movement, we're gonna do some Swift machine with over rows, hit our traps and lats, of course. And then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna do some rope pulls from the ground to hit our traps a little bit. It's easy because it's cables. So real quickie. Let's get it over with. And back on what I was saying earlier, but like a lot of the most jacked people, a lot of the best bodybuilders, and what I'm saying, the people who have the best physiques don't really know a lot about lifting. Like, they just have great genetics, you know what I'm saying? They have a great, great set point to build muscle. A lot of them don't fucking lift correctly, but they just work hard, so they're able to, gain a lot of muscle mass and shit like that. Like, it's funny because a lot of the smaller fucking scrawnier dudes, or the guys that don't look like they lift that much, they're like, you can kind of tell that they lift, like, but you know what I'm saying? But like, they don't look like fucking unordinary or out of the box. They know a lot of more shit than motherfucking the biggest jack dude in the fucking gym. Like, not to say there is a lot of jack dudes who know what the fuck they're talking about, like a ton of them, but like, looks can be deceiving, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really can. So you got to kind of watch where you get information from, you know what I'm saying? And actually do your research. Like, and that's the thing I like to do, especially on this channel, is, guys, I constantly research and look up stuff and like watch like fitness related content, just to make sure that what I'm telling you guys, what I'm doing, what I'm showing you guys is correct, or in the ballpark of in the ballpark of it's going to help you get gains, because I never want to mislead you guys. And if I do something and I figure out that was kind of bullshitty, or it doesn't really promote growth, or it's not really as good as I thought it was, I'm going to be the first one to say I was wrong. But I'm going to try to use the best information that I can, and I'm constantly learning, shit about fitness. Like, fitness is a science, so, things change every fucking day. Like, science is not concrete. Science is something that is, it changes every day. Things that we think we know, really don't know, and there's something else. Like, it's always a new phase or a new, trend that happens in the gym, shit like that. So, yeah, just bear with me, right? And back to my workout, guys. I was not planning on doing a row, like a bent over row at all today. I was going to do 2 exercises for my lats, or 2 back exercises that I did earlier. But I just you know what? I need a hinge movement. I like doing hinge movements because, it works my rectus spinae, which is my lower back. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me as I fix my fucking camera to make sure that I in the right angle. But like I said before, I was like, I need to do a hinge movement to work my rectus spinae and work my lower back, and then, what I'm saying? And I was like, I still got a little bit of juice in the tank for my back, so why not? You know what I'm saying? And I paired it with some of these face pulls, which are from the bottom, to really hit my traps too. I kind of isolate my traps. I don't do a lot of trap exercises. And as you can see too, I switched from ropes to these little bands right here, because I didn't know we had this in my gym. And then these feel so much better because I can put my hands in the holes like you can see right now, and I can just pull my arms back like that, and it just feels more natural, feels better for my traps. And I'm gonna do this later too. I'm gonna do a face pulls again, but higher face pulls for my rear delts, and using this attachment, it feels more comfortable. But yeah, sometimes you think you're not gonna do something, then you're like, fuck it, I can do fucking more. I can do more. I got a lot more energy. I'm feeling like a beast, so why the fuck not? Why shouldn't I do that? You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like that, you got a little bit more extra, energy in the tank, fucking utilize the energy and, be a fucking beast and train harder than you thought you could. Sometimes you just got to do that, you know what I'm saying? And like you guys know, cutting, it can be hard sometimes to have enough energy to want to do more, but sometimes you got to force yourself through it. And some days you think you're feeling good, you get to the gym, you're like, bro, today is not my day. I thought I was going to be able to do this, you know what I'm saying? And I just couldn't. And what's surprising about today is I did not have an energy drink, and I did not have any pre-workout at all, which just shows, guys, you don't always need caffeine. You don't always need a pre-workout. You don't always need a stimulant to push you through your workout, honestly, guys. You don't. I know a fucking energy drink or fucking some pre-workout gives you like a great boost. It gives you some like energy, you know what I'm saying? It makes you like pumped up to like fucking go murder the fucking gym, guys. But like, if you get enough sleep, if you eat enough food, and you do what you do for recovery, guys, like sometimes you just don't really need it. Like, you can push through it without caffeine. Like, of course, I did drink some coffee this morning, but guys, I usually consume like 300 to 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. So for me, I'm like, fuck. I did this without caffeine, or I did this without a lot of caffeine, which was nice to to see and realize, like, I don't always need a lot of fucking caffeine, you know what I'm saying, for my workout. So guys, if you're fucking like always drinking a lot of caffeine, guys, sometimes you need to detox your body. So you can utilize the caffeine, in a way that you need to utilize it later on.
To end it off, I'm going to do some face pulls, hit our rear delts, and then I'm going to do some lying dumbbell curls to finish off our biceps. So far, pretty fucking good.
And back to the caffeine thing real quick, but like with caffeine, like if you're constantly using a lot of it, you kind of start needing more and more and more and more and more and more to get the kind of, that fucking hit, that dose to kind of, give you the same feeling, because it is a drug. It's like fucking, doing any drug. Eventually, you need more to get that, that similar high. And the same thing with caffeine. Like, you start using more and more caffeine, so sometimes you need to detox your body and, consume less caffeine or cut caffeine out entirely. You know what I'm saying? So then you have you can be more responsive to less caffeine later on, like the next month or so. You know what I'm saying? So you're not a fucking caffeine addict like I am. Like it's that simple, right? But yeah, I meant to buy a fucking energy drink, but I forgot, so I didn't, which is nice, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you don't always need caffeine. I would say save the caffeine, especially like if you're gonna drink a lot of it or consume a lot of it. Save it for your hardest days, like which is like usually your leg day. Like save it for that, or do half a dose or half the dose of your energy drink, not energy drink, but your pre-workout for like your chest days and your back days, the days you're probably not going to lift heavy. Like some days you're going to lift heavy for chest and back, but like save the caffeine, like the large amount of caffeine for your hardest days of the week. And I guarantee you guys, like you'll be less you'll be less fucking addicted to caffeine like I am, and you'll be less reliant on it when you're working out. But today's been pretty fucking good in the sense of the workout, guys. Like, as you guys can see, I'm using that attachment again for my face pulls, like my high face pulls and my rear delts, like I told you guys. But I only did 2 sets because of my of the curls and the face pulls, because me and this guy got a conversation about football. And you guys know it's football season, and it's hard for me to like not talk about football. So me and the guy was talking back and forth, and I kind of fucked my thing up a little bit, kind of fucked my my flow up, but it's all good. So I had a pretty good workout. And I did do cardio, and I plan on going for a walk later too with my son. So a little bit more extra cardio for today, but you know what I'm saying? Today's workout, as you guys can see, I'm talking to the dude right now. But today's workout was pretty fucking good, guys. But like I said, guys, don't abuse caffeine and never abuse fucking steroids, guys. Stay fucking natural. Stay fucking natural as long as you possibly fucking can, guys. And I always say, guys, I appreciate you guys watching my motherfucking workouts. Of course, I'm gonna show you guys what the fuck I'm eating for the rest of the day. So you would stay for that. I know some of the people that watch my channel don't like seeing what I eat, but I kind of give you an idea of what I'm eating on a cut. That's why I put that in the video, because you know what I'm saying, I think it's important for people to see what a person eats while they're cutting, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. And here's the last set of our face pulls. And not the best form, just because, like I said, I was talking to that guy. But comment below if you like to see like what I eat in a day, because I do that every single day. I'm not exactly sure who enjoys that and who doesn't, because nobody really says anything. But I think I'm gonna give you guys a more in detailed reason why I eat what I eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snacks, so you guys can kind of understand why I'm eating what I'm eating versus just you seeing shit I'm eating and be like, okay, he eats this like every single day. Why? Like, I'm gonna give you the why I eat it. Like, I'm gonna break down the macros, like why I do this, do that, eat this, consume that, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, pretty good day today, guys. Next meal is 2 chicken thighs, teriyaki, a piece of cornbread, sweet potatoes, some peas, and some Greek yogurt. So for our next meal, we have some of those leftover chicken thighs, just a half a slice of cheddar cheese on both. So I'll just split the cheese in half, of course, a little bit of yellow mustard. It's teriyaki chicken. And then I have some Greek yogurt, and it's actually non-flavored Greek yogurt, Sweeten it with some Splenda and a little bit of honey, just a bit, just to give it a little bit of sweetness. And then, as you guys can see, I got some grapes and an apple.
As promised, as you guys can see, going on a walk with my beautiful son. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful night right now. It's probably about solid 65 degrees, so why not take advantage of this fall, cool air? It's my time to shine. My birthday is pretty soon, October 25th, so almost here. So I'm gonna finish this walk with my son, and then we'll eat dinner.
So dinner is some of that chili I made yesterday. I didn't really go into detail about what's in the chili. So there's red peppers, there's yellow peppers, there's chickpeas, there's kidney beans, there's black beans, there's corn, there's ground turkey, tomato sauce, and diced tomatoes. And also I use some beef broth in there. And there's also onions in there as well. So that's what's in the chili. And I got a little bit of mozzarella cheese in there, and then some Greek yogurt. And then I got 2 pieces of cornbread with a little bit of honey on top. And of course, we're gonna have our Pepsi Zero to end it off. So. Now there's a little bit of vanilla ice cream for our dessert. And this is it for today. You know, you gotta have flexibility within your diet, even if you're on a cut like I am, as long as the macros and the calories match up. That is what's important.
It's time to work now. Work, work, work. It's time to work out. Work, work, work.